That's right. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Good morning. You already know what it is. It is the Day Off Morning Show, and we back like we never left, baby. Each and every Sunday, this is where we at, and you waking up with the Day Off Show. What's going on, team?
I'm tired, man.
Tired.
Yeah. It's raining up in some type of way too.
Yeah, the team's in the building, man. That's a fact. What's going on?
How was your weekend?
Yeah, I'm trying to say, how was your weekend, man? Everybody trying to ask the same question.
Me and my family were lit yesterday, taking fireball shots, everything.
Oh.
And Labor Day weekend.
I can understand why you was lit. When you say fireball, yeah,
That's
exactly.
Labor Day weekend.
Have you had fireball and hot chocolate before?
Whoa,
Never.
Try it.
But that might be good.
What is it?
Fireball and hot chocolate.
Wow.
But it has to be like real good hot chocolate, like made with actual chocolate, like ganache, and then with milk.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, make the hot chocolate that way, and then throw a shot of fireball in it.
Give me a whole new idea.
It's so good.
That sounds good.
Okay, that's something different. I've never tried that before. That sounds like my ass will be on fire. I don't know.
Hey, well, don't
man.
until you try it, man.
Chef Glaze is in the building as well. You know, I definitely got to shout him out. I know everybody hears another voice in there, and I know we got to introduce Chef Glaze.
You know what I'm saying? The
He's
one and only talk, that chef talk.
That's a fact. You know, he's definitely joining us at the round table each and every morning. He's right here. Well, I can't say each and every morning. Each and every Sunday morning, I should say. Each and every Sunday morning, he's not just cooking with us, but he's also going to be at the round table talking, man, letting us know what's going on. How was your weekend, man? How was your week? How was your weekend? Like, what's up?
Man, I spent most of the week in Jersey, but last night, woo!
Oh, man, what did you do last night,
I
man?
bumped into your ass.
Hey, where were you guys at?
Oh, man.
Some underground.
Wait, I saw that you were at a yacht party.
Nah.
Oh, let's not talk about that yacht party.
Nope.
Oh, why not?
We're not going to talk about that.
Epic fail.
Okay, we ain't going to talk about that because that was definitely hashtag epic fail.
I'm gonna tell you this though, last night was real hefty, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. It definitely was.
A lot of hefty women in the building, I ain't gonna say that.
It was hefty. Oh, look, did I say that? Oh, man, it was kind of crazy last night. I ain't gonna front. But, you know, other than that, it's Labor Day weekend. I want to know, you know what I'm saying?
I'm out there with a big ass grill this year. So.
Oh, man.
I'm already done. Yesterday already killed me. My stomach.
Nah, you ain't finished until you
Bringing out
I think I'm
pineapple
finished.
bowls, bringing out a lot of
Let me tell you, tonight is the party.
I'm done.
In the
drinking.
street.
No.
Tonight is the party in the street at Juve. That's how we kick
It's
it off out here in New York.
That's the best
They
time.
still don't do that?
They don't care out here.
Fat tan to feel random.
Oh, man.
I'm like killing.
But I can't forget, we also got my DJ in the building. DJ So Famous. What's good, man?
What's good, man?
I'm good, man. What you got going on, man?
This week was popping. I went to this Trinidadian party.
Okay.
It was lit.
Was it? It wasn't just the lights, right? It wasn't just the lights that was lit. It was actually lit.
It was lit. It was packed. Everybody dancing,
Okay.
free, having a good
Dance
time.
party.
Hold on.
Yeah, me and my lady.
Numbers for me though? You ain't getting no numbers for me, bro?
Nah, my lady here.
No.
So,
Oh
Me, not you,
my
bro.
god.
oh, for you, I can't do that.
Glaze looked so depressed when he said nah. I said, oh,
Look like a sad puppy dog, man.
Okay. damn.
Yeah, but yeah, it was definitely lit.
So, what? It was lit, and what else?
It was a good experience because I don't really party that much like I used to. So being that I went this weekend, my back was killing me.
Oh, you was
My
getting
Oh
it in.
damn, we was
You
dancing.
was getting it in there.
Yeah, man. It's like, man, I'm getting old. I'm getting too old.
You're gonna have to see a chiropractor
I'm
soon.
so used to just DJing and instead of like just partying and sitting back, but it was a great
You gotta be a part of the
experience.
crowd sometimes, though. You know that?
Yeah, definitely got to be a part of the
Yeah.
crowd sometimes. That's a fact, man.
Hold on, though. We know what we did. What about you, Chris? You ain't really trying to tell us what you did, man. What about that yacht party?
That was more of a no party, not a yacht party, a
Wait,
not
no
party.
one showed up?
I wouldn't say nobody showed up. It was just a whole lot of nonsense, man. Listen, you got there, they were supposed to be on the boat at a certain time, and by the time we got on the boat, we had food on there. Mind you, a lot of people had to pay to get on. The boat ride was $25. I didn't have to pay because I was the host. So by the time I got on the boat, I'm chilling, I'm hosting, doing what I gotta do. The bouncers come up to us like, yo, everybody off the boat. I was like, damn, we only been on here an hour. They kicked us off. So I'm like,
did the boat even go around in the water?
first of all, the boat didn't even go anywhere. That's rule number one. I said it was a yacht party, a party on the boat. And that's exactly what it was. And when they kicked us off, I was like, why did they kick us off? Found out that the person that put this together did not pay for the boat, nor did they pay for the security.
They putting a bad word on your name right there, man.
Yeah.
They putting a bad word on your name right there.
Yeah, I immediately took that off my page. I was like, I had no part to this. I took everything off. I was like, I have no part to this at all. I've never heard that. That was just bad business right there, man. So I was like,
you don't
damn.
gotta take an L.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. I bet that was just a big L. That was a double L. That was an LL. Capital double
That
L.
was a Meek Mill.
Ooh.
Oh, that's it.
Oh man, he's throwing shots. He's throwing shots at him. Yeah, man, but it was kind of crazy, man. But I guess lesson learned. You gotta learn a lot of stuff, man. People gotta just get it together. I was just kind of tight at that whole situation. I had a situation before that, so I ain't even gonna talk about it. That was a crazy night.
Wait, but you said you guys bumped into each other in Jersey?
Nah, we bumped into each other last night.
Oh, where?
Yeah, I got caught dropping off tickets. And I was out there dropping off tickets in Brooklyn real quick. And bumped into Chef Glaze out there.
I was cooking, I was partying, man.
Yeah, he wasn't cooking at all. I was like, oh, I seen some food, but it definitely wasn't his food.
You know it's real when you already know how a certain person's food looks, how it smells. You like, yeah,
Yeah, it definitely wasn't. But nah, we had a good time last night, man.
You definitely did.
Definitely had a good time. There was a lot of, good vibes there, man, and we had a good time. So,
I mean, hold on. I just want to mention that, Chris ain't sharing no hookah, but, it's cool.
it wasn't no hookah. It was somebody who had a hookah, and they shared it with me. I ain't gonna share somebody else's hookah, bro. This guy here, man. But other than that, man, Chef Glaze is in the building. Like I said, he always joins us at the round table. And we have a little thing where we
coming
go.
through today too. I didn't even mention that.
Nah, I seen it.
The one and only food pimp himself.
Okay.
Oh
man,
we gonna have they call him food pimp.
Oh, food pimp.
Oh yeah.
I think when you say that, you gotta like pop your collar. You gotta pop your collar like. No, you gotta pop your collar
Wait,
with that.
that's like your Instagram name?
That's his Instagram. He's arriving very shortly.
All right.
Oh, he's not here yet.
Now he's arriving real soon.
I look forward to meeting the food pimp.
The food pimp.
Okay.
It's gonna be interesting.
I want to know how he came about with that name.
I guess when they say pimping ain't easy, I guess that's what it means, man. But other than that,
What else
man.
we got stopping by today, though?
We got one of the biggest promoters of NYC in the building today. He go by the name Hollywood Chuck, Mr. Number 23 himself. I'm not even gonna say why he calls himself Mr. Number 23. I'm gonna let him explain it for himself. And that's one thing. We got my boy Jacquay supposed to be stopping by today. You know what I'm saying? We got a few other special
Got a lot of
guests.
great names in the building today.
That's a fact. We definitely gonna play some Jacquay today, baby. It's definitely going down. So on top of that, Glaze. So we always bring you to the table, and we have that little episode. We say talk that chef talk, and my boy Dame Cash is in the building. Dame Cash Catering.
He out there setting up. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? He out there setting up. But explain, a little something what we getting today.
I mean, today we switching off a little bit from the brunch menu. And you know what I'm saying, the food pimp himself wanted to do something for y'all and let y'all know, listen, brunch is cool, but let's get back to real food. You know what I'm saying? For the longest while, for the past year or so, everybody talking about, I'm about to go to a brunch. Alright,
But that's the main thing on Sunday. Sunday's
cool.
like brunch Sunday.
Well, hold on though. Let's take it back to the original Sundays at Big Mama's house.
Ah,
You got that soul
I like
food.
that.
You got that real food.
I like that. That's how it actually started off. Sometimes you had your Sunday brunch, and then you go to Big Mama's house for dinner. So I definitely like that. That's definitely good. Yo, so famous. Would you like that? Like you used to, have Sunday dinner and Big Mama's house. Did you have that take? Okay.
Actually, yeah.
Okay. Like you come from the South or?
Yeah, the South.
Oh, see, when you have to come from the South, that's what happens.
Cornbread, macaroni and cheese, collard greens, you know what I
We
mean?
got some mac and cheese on the menu today. So.
I heard. I don't want to.
Shout out
Listen.
to Dave for that one.
Shout out to Dame Cash. He told me he bought seafood mac and cheese.
Yummy.
Yo, he makes me proud every time, man.
Marie, don't you dare do it. Because every time she hears food, or sees it, she cries. She starts tearing up.
Like, I'm not even a friend. It was just my eyes started to water up. I got so tense. I feel like Goldie with her cowhide rug.
That's love.
That's
love.
Because she loves her cowhide rug. That's a fact. But we're going to have some good time in here today, man. Definitely. We got some great food. We're going to have some great people in the building. And I'm always around great people, my damn self, every Sunday. Got the love.
Great energy.
Exactly. They always have great energy, especially Miss Goldie and Maria. And shout out to Tina. She's not with us today. You know, she had to go handle some business, do what she do. But she'll be here next Sunday, and that's a fact. And our boy, he's definitely gonna be in the building later. You already know. DJ Class Act, and that's when class will be in session even more so. And who knows what's gonna happen. When class is in session, oh boy, it goes down. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Class will be in session.
She awake.
Yeah, stay woke. But definitely, we're going to have some fun today, man. We're going to talk on a few topics. But right now, we're going to take a quick little break. You know what I'm saying? Stretch our legs. We still waking up. You know what I'm saying? We waking y'all up, but we still got to wake up. We still waking up.
I need my coffee. You bringing that down? Nobody brought me some coffee? Yeah.
Somebody got to rub this man's feet, give him a back rub, something. He needs some love.
Me too. I need that too.
I hear that, man. I hear that. All right, I think we all do.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like it's about to
Group hug.
group hug. Everybody, come on, group hug.
All right, so we definitely going to be back with some more of that talk, that chef talk.
That's a fact. We definitely going to talk that chef talk. And when we talk that chef talk, just gets you even more hungry.
It's to make Maria cry.
Yeah.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with some tears.
First of all, speaking of Maria, did y'all see what she got on? I don't know. It look like something.
She's looking cute.
I don't know what's going
Her
on.
lip bag too.
She in her bag today. That's a fact.
You gotta look at that bag.
Look at the bag.
She in her bag today.
It's a set of lips, red lips.
Okay, all right. Let's talk about what you got on though. Like you brought your little Versace outfit.
You gotta see the admirer in here looking like that. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I see.
She's feeling
I was feeling myself today,
Exactly.
I was feeling Goldie today. I was feeling Goldie.
And you look a little goldish.
I look a little goldish. Thank you
Living that
guys.
golden life.
Living that life like it's golden. Hey!
Ah, I like that. Thank you guys.
You already know.
Boosted my energy even more.
Okay. She just got her ego boosted a little bit more. She's like, I'm living my life like it's golden. I hear that. All right, so we're going to take a quick break. You know what I'm saying? We're going to come back, talk that chef talk a little bit more. And then we're going to definitely have some more guests. It's going to be in the building around 10 o'clock, Because, 9 o'clock hour, this is our time. We sit back, we relax. We talk about what's going on day to day. And we're definitely going to have a little bit of hot topics. That's what we're going to call it. We're going to have some hot topics. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. And you rocking with the Day Off Morning Show. Let's get it right on a Sunday. Always joining us at the round table, man. So anyway, man, we was talking a little bit. There's a lot of things going on this week, man. I want to, just first things first. My heart goes out to everybody that's out in Texas. That's a fact. That's one. It's been crazy. I mean, I want to know how everybody feels about that, situation. Maria, how does it affect you?
So I do have people that are very close to me out in Houston. But luckily nothing happened to them. They weren't in danger and they actually were able to come up here. But seeing the videos and seeing, the families, and I saw a picture of a whole bunch of elderly people sitting and they were submerged in water, and I believe it was in Houston, and that was just heartbreaking. Yeah, definitely.
Like I said, my heart definitely goes out to all the families and everybody out there, because this just goes to show you how you got to look at life a little bit different. A lot of people, even ourselves, we look at things and we go, dang, this is going on in my life, that's going on in my life, and you feel like life is so hard, but then when you look at this, they got it a lot worse, So it might be like 10 things that we have, and that one thing that's bothering us that makes it that 9, and we're like, oh, life is just
So hard.
exactly. But then when you see this, you be like, life isn't so hard, Chef.
For me, it brings back a lot of memories from Sandy.
Right.
For the simple fact, I'm from Far Rockaway, Queens, originally, where Beach Channel Drive, there was a lot of flood over there. A lot of houses came down. at the time when that happened, I remember I was living in Jersey, and you know I had to stand on lines for hours just to get 1 gallon of gas. So, you know what
Oh
I'm
yeah, I
saying?
remember
Yeah, I
that.
remember
I
that.
remember that gas
Yeah.
situation.
So it
yeah.
brings back some memories that, you know, my heart definitely goes out to everybody out there.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to donate like toothpaste, toothbrush, my cousin is sending a care package out this week.
Okay, so that's definitely dope. I think what
Yeah.
I think us at the Day Off Show, I think what we're gonna do is we definitely are gonna do something. So, I think we should do that. You know, that way we could set everything up.
They need everything, hairbrushes.
Anything.
Everything.
It don't matter what it is.
Anything,
Just
anything.
anything and everything
Yeah.
right now. It don't matter what it
Yeah.
is. You know, so like I said, my heart goes out to everybody. I mean, so famous.
Also
What you think?
goes to show how much we should appreciate life too. You know?
That's a fact.
Like
That's
this
a fact.
materialistic thing, it doesn't matter.
That is
That's
true.
a fact. That's definitely a fact.
To
Cause
touch back on what you guys are saying, like, you know, growing up, I've always had that mentality where I know I don't have the best possible, and I may be going through my own things, but here we have it significantly better than a lot of other people do. And to us, we might be going through certain things, and we might think it's the end of the world. But when you see people, like you said, experiencing things like this, or other people in third world countries as well, like, it's nothing compared to what other people go through.
Just
We have a couple
imagine though.
luxuries here.
Like everyone up to their stomach, their
Yeah.
chest, all water. That is so scary.
nah, it's even more scary.
So
because
scary.
I was actually listening to something, and this guy had died, and the fact that you're walking in this water and you don't know what's in this water.
They saw some sharks in the water
Right.
and stuff.
Right, and another thing was
Sharks?
yes,
Yeah,
sharks.
there was sharks.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
Wow.
like there's sharks in the water, man. So it's really crazy.
And I saw a picture of this like clinic, and the water around the clinic, there was blood from the clinic all
Oh.
around. Yeah. So that's another thing too. The water is dirty. You don't know what's in there. There's sharks in
Yeah.
there. There might be bodies in there. You know, you just don't know what you're walking through. You could encounter a lot of other things in that water, not just drowning, but there's a lot of stuff that
Like, it reminds me of, you know, the saying, don't take life for granted, because at the end of the day, no matter what you're going through, somebody else out there is going through so much worse.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why it's like you know we always say put God first. That's one. And then on top of that, you know you just gotta look at it like no matter what you're going through, you're still blessed regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like don't let one thing just say, oh, my life is over, and then you gotta look back at everybody else what they going through. So it's a real tough situation. Like I said, everybody out there, my heart goes out to everybody in Texas.
And this is gonna affect them for years.
Yeah,
Because of the-
and I was trying to tell y'all earlier, I heard something about this guy. He's in the water, and come to find out, he was in electrifying water. Like he didn't know that there was electrical current in the water. Yeah, and what happened was a friend of his tried to save him, but the fact that he was being electrocuted, his friend tried to go to him, and he said, "No, don't even do it. Don't even go to me. Don't even come." He told him, "Don't even come to me. I'm dying." It's a crazy situation.
I have 2 cousins in North Texas, but like North Texas is like okay, like nothing really happens there. I mean, they just got a lot of rain. We all have to do like everything that we can to help these people. They don't like it's so sad. And this is America. This is our country.
Yeah, it definitely is. So anything that can be done to help them, like we definitely need to do that. Up here in New York, we do have our own things too, but whenever you think about, you know, except for Sandy and some other things, like we haven't been affected like these southern countries have.
Yeah.
And it is. And it's crazy, like, we're over here and we feel it, but we don't know exactly what it feels like because we haven't been put in that situation where we don't know if we step outside into some water, we're gonna get electrocuted, or there's gonna be some sharks there, or that we're walking on top of dead bodies. We've never really had to think about that.
And everyone who like can donate like so much money, like the Kardashians, they donated $500,000.
That was definitely dope.
Yeah.
that really was.
Everyone who can donate like a big amount of money, donate. These
Yeah,
people
definitely.
need everything.
Like literally,
Everything.
like when they say give the shirt off your back, at this point you really gotta give the shirt off your back, like for real. Like it's a real serious situation. So like I said, and I say it again, my heart goes out to everybody out in Texas. You know, try to hold your heads and You know, it's not an easy situation to deal with, but day by day they're trying to cope with this situation. So hopefully, you know, the water out there, they find a way to get all that water out there and try to get things going. Because like I said, right now people are really homeless out there. Everybody's just in.
And it's crazy. I was supposed to be going down to Houston in February. I don't know how that's. Did you know this is still gonna?
Yeah,
It's gonna be a while.
Be a lot.
Yeah, what about the South by Southwest? Where's that at? Isn't that in Houston?
Yes, it is. And I was supposed to actually be going down there.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm saying. Is
It's
it
about
like,
the South by
is it
Southwest.
canceled?
I don't know. I think it's gonna be canceled now.
It
Man.
might be canceled.
It might be
because
canceled.
that might-
Yeah. 'Cause I was supposed to be going. I think that's in October, right? Is it?
No, that's in like
Hey,
February, March.
Because I actually got a call to actually host that.
Yeah.
And I was talking to somebody and they wanted me to host that whole event. And I was like, yeah, I'm with it. But then I seen this and I was like, wow. So
Right now, I think the main thing is just about, you know, getting Houston back together, getting it back in
Yeah.
order.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
everything's on pause right now.
I mean, it's something crazy. But you know, like I said, we just, you know, I think us as the Day Off Show, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a care package and we're gonna send it down to
Yeah.
them. So that's definitely something that we're gonna do here at the Day Off Show.
And maybe
Yeah.
we can ask, I forgot her name, but the Brooklyn Give Back.
Yes, we definitely.
Yeah,
gotta
We
involve
could tell
her.
her, you
Yeah.
know, we could work with her.
Shout out to
Give
Lady
back.
Ebony, that's
Exactly.
a fact, man. Shout out to Lady Ebony. So we definitely gonna do something, we're gonna talk, man. But we got a special guest in the building, and you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a quick little break. You know, we're here at the round table at the Day Off Show. DJ So Famous, Chef Blaze, Maria, and of course the lovely Goldie's in the building. You already know. And we're gonna take a quick little break and we're gonna bring our guests. And I heard we got not just a special guest, but we got a little bit of a surprise.
What's the surprise?
The surprise is, I ain't gonna tell you. You're gonna find out what it is, but somebody's gonna.
Puppy?
You would want a puppy in
No,
here.
I'm just saying, like this type of surprise,
Do
you
we
know?
have a day off puppy?
Oh my gosh. Alright, you got a puppy in here? Oh man.
That's cute.
Nah, but we got a little surprise. Somebody's gonna come in and tell us something that's about to happen. So I'm gonna let them tell us about it. And we're gonna bring our guests to the round table. And we're gonna do what we do. So right now, we're gonna take a quick little break. And y'all rocking with the Day Off Morning Show right here on DTF Radio. And we're gonna be back like we never left. So we back like we never left.
Like we never left.
Exactly. You rocking with the Day Off Morning Show, man. We got a special guest in the building. And I definitely gotta say she's here. And we got the lovely Miss Samaya James in there. Did I say it right? Samaya James? Okay. Somebody
Good for now.
Okay, that's good for now.
I like how that sounds.
Yes,
Sam.
definitely. And if you didn't know, Sam is definitely the president of Flyboy Magazine. And if y'all didn't know this, she's the director of the Day Off Show. So say hi to y'all director.
That's boss lady.
Yeah, that's boss lady right there.
Boss lady.
And cut it. Alright.
Alright. Sam, how are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. How about yourself?
Oh, we're doing well. Come closer. You know, we don't bite. You know what I'm saying? Talk to us. We
just
don't
feed you
bite.
good, that's
the
all.
only thing we biting is the food today.
Oh yeah. And who was the food brought by?
The food is actually brought by Dame Cash Catering and
Today we got special
What's his name?
guest, the food pimp.
we call him the Food Pimp. That's what I'm hearing. Food
Nice.
Pimp. Okay, Food
I
Pimp.
like that.
I like that. It's a little different. It's a little
That's cool.
different. So you know.
Pimpin' ain't easy when you in the kitchen, man.
So as the director of the Day Off Show, what is your job now?
I am hoping
we
you
have to
guys
listen to you?
don't have to tell you guys what to do, but you guys seem to be doing a great job as it is. So I think it will just be flowing as we go by. Just kind of overseeing things and you know, just having a good time with you guys. So you guys are pretty much doing a great job.
Oh, appreciate
Thank
it.
you,
Yeah,
thank
you. And this is what we do each and every Sunday. You know, we definitely got, you know, the different chefs that come by. And if anybody needs to watch us, we definitely on YouTube, you can watch us live. And on Ustream.com, you can watch us live.
Exactly.
So it's a lot of things going on. You know, we definitely sponsored by Flyboy Magazine. We sponsored by Neurosouls. And, you know, Suge Knight Entertainment and
Club Social.
Overnight Entertainment. You know, Club Social. You know, we got all of them sponsored by them, you know. So we definitely in the building. It's a lot going on. And we're glad that you're here with us.
Definitely.
So, have you been listening to us? I mean,
I have actually. I've been. I work tons of things, pretty much. We'll get down to that later. It's a long story.
Okay.
But yeah, so I've been pretty busy and been trying to listen to SoundCloud a little bit more.
Right.
Kind of having people reach out and listen through, follow the Day Off Show on Instagram, etc. So I've been kind of putting in my due diligence for now.
I like that, and we definitely appreciate it. So, I mean,
I think it's really great that you're actually here.
yeah.
Physically, right?
Physically, so you have that hands-on and you're seeing and hearing everything and tasting everything like hands-on.
She just had to throw
Yeah.
it.
You know, of course.
It's all about the food for her.
Are you a foodie?
Yes, I
That's
get
awesome.
emotional.
She's a big
huge
foodie.
She loves food.
She
Yeah, I'm the foodie.
She's our food blogger in here.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's pretty
That's
cool.
what
Yeah, I like to cook, but I'm not definitely not one that.
Oh, well, what do you like to cook?
Pretty much anything that's fun.
And you
I
didn't
like
bring
food.
nothing today? I'm offended.
I'm sorry, what?
You didn't bring no food for us
Well, they
today?
did tell me there was food. I didn't want to kind of step over people's toes, but maybe next time. What do you like to eat?
Steak, a good steak.
Steak.
Yo, Chris, you're like
Steak is good.
Shit.
I don't know, like, he pretty much eats everything, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we never really asked you like, what's your favorite food?
Yeah, as a
Guys,
chef.
so I'm just gonna say some curry chicken or roti.
Ooh, roti. I love roti. Roti.
I
Yeah.
found the roti truck on Wall Street.
Really?
I
Ah.
found one. It was
Was
in the
it
cut.
good?
I didn't try it because the line was too long, and I was on my break, and I didn't have time to wait. But it looked pretty long, and I guess it was really good.
Wow. I need to have.
What do
some
they
roti.
usually serve? I don't even know what that is.
They served on their menu. They had a whole mixture of things. They had curry chicken, curry goat. They had oxtail. They had everything. Everything, just everything
Wall
in the
Street.
truck. On Wall Street, mind you. It was
Okay.
crazy. All those people in their suits were lining up.
I heard the
That's
best
pretty cool.
rotis in Brooklyn.
Yes,
But like
it is.
where?
Actually, most of the best West Indian food is in Brooklyn.
Where?
Like best
East New York, Flatbush. Flatbush.
Okay. I have to go over there.
Flatbush.
But if you want to go like in the Bed-Stuy area, there's this place by Woodhall Hospital. It's called Lucky Star. And every time I go in to get my oxtail, the girls there, they're always sucking their teeth. But you know that's how it's gonna
Oh,
be.
you know that's just how
Love the attitude.
They have
Why
the
they
worst
suck their
attitude,
teeth?
but that's how you know.
No,
the
but
food
you know
is
that's how
great.
it is.
Yeah,
Like,
attitude.
And you still eat it?
Bruh,
for anything,
it's worth it.
it's worth it. They always suck their teeth. That's just a language. That's a whole sentence in West Indian language. That's a whole sentence. Just when you come up to you, be like, hey, how you doing? They're like, that's just a whole language. It
I don't think I would be going.
can mean a lot. What do you want?
That with my food.
Oh yeah, you can't suck your teeth. I don't want you doing that over my food, man.
Definitely. Yes.
Oh
I
man.
mean, as long as you got some plantain, but your food, I don't care with.
Do you guys like hot sauce?
Yeah.
The best hot sauce is from Barbados, and I'm representing that.
Barbados.
Have you ever had hot sauce from Barbados?
Nah, I'm gonna need some. I'm
Oh,
gonna need some
I
of
need
that
some in my life too.
Beijing.
It's the best hot sauce I've ever had in my life.
I wish I could taste it. I can't eat hot stuff anymore.
I guess
The
he.
acid reflex.
His back is hurting when
He getting old.
Damn!
Somebody getting old.
No
Definitely
spicy
out of the
food, no
game.
dancing.
Nah, I'm definitely out of the game, man.
He's done. Get him out of here.
Do you drink at least?
But do you know how to make teriyaki?
Wait, she
chicken?
asked
Hold on, he
you.
just
Wait,
stressed
he
it
skipped
up.
the whole
He
sentence.
stressed it
She
up.
asked you, do at least you drink? He was like,
Of course I drink.
Okay.
Nah, that of course is one of those
I'm not supposed
occasions
to.
of
I'm not supposed to drink because I still get problems from that. But
Well, what can you drink? Like, what can you drink? What
Besides water.
wine.
You just can't have like
champagne.
vodka, tequila.
Yeah, I can't have
So
But
you're-
if you stick to Hennessy,
But yeah, I love Hennessy,
you'll be
but
fine.
I can't have it.
So you're one of those people they be having a commercial for the acid reflux.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. They have all types of
Ah.
commercials for him.
I don't understand how you have acid reflux, but at the end of the day,
I don't understand.
no.
He's not going half for the bottle. He is not going half for the bottle.
Well, if you take a shot of whiskey, it's good for your blood pressure.
Really?
So yeah, that's
actually,
good.
I heard that too.
Just don't mix. Do not mix.
That's what I do.
That's what I did
See?
yesterday.
See? Stop
That's
mixing.
what
You'll
I
be
feel
alright.
like.
You'll be good.
So back to the cooking. You know how to make teriyaki chicken? Because that's my favorite meal.
I definitely can. I actually learned how to do that in the grill.
Chef.
To make that.
You know how to make that?
I'm
Teriyaki?
not sure
mean,
how great it is. but-
In all honesty, I'm offended you even asking me.
Yeah, I'm offended you asked him that.
Oh my
Ain't nothing I can't do. It's the reason they call me a young
Okay,
legend
okay.
in the room. I Alright?
Okay.
Alright.
But I gotta still try it.
You know what?
Listen.
I can call myself a
Excuse
DJ,
me.
I'm a good
Excuse me.
DJ, you know?
McGregor, Mayweather, save that for the ring. All right, y'all two.
Yeah. For a second, I thought she was talking about, you know, the grill by West Fork. It's a restaurant.
No,
Yeah,
no.
it's
You know
really
that
good.
they
It's okay.
caught on fire?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I
They're not
went
there
on their
anymore?
website because I wanted to go get some oxtail, and they said that the store was closed due to fire.
Oh,
wow.
that's so
No, just people got fired.
Look
That's
at-
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
People got fired.
Yeah, I think they did get fired.
That
I
makes
haven't
it
been in a
good,
while.
It was good.
Yeah, it is really good. Don't they have 2 locations or something?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
But another thing is, Sam, you got anything for Labor Day weekend? I mean, you gonna do anything special?
I'm gonna take a personal day, to be honest with you. I've been working since yesterday, so I need a day off.
Oh, you need a day
Yeah,
off.
I
Well,
need a
welcome to
day
the
off.
show.
You got your
I
day
know,
off.
but I'm hungover, so it ain't really a
She's
day
like,
off.
this ain't really a day off. I'm
Yeah.
still working. I'm with y'all, man. So
I'm
definitely.
with you too.
Man, but I mean, what else? I mean, what's next? I mean, he's the director of the Day Off Show, and you know, President Flávio and everything. I mean, what else is next?
I have my own fashion consulting firm, which is fairly small, but I do private consulting for celebrities.
Okay.
I prefer to keep it tight-knit, so I don't have to be running all over the place.
Okay.
I'm also in finance, so I'm working on creating an app for private equity. So I do a lot, yeah.
A
So
lady with many hats.
tomorrow, my day off, I'm actually taking a day off.
Oh, okay. Well, you take your day. She said, I'm gonna put my feet up.
I gotta work
Yeah.
tomorrow. I can't do that.
Look, chef, you might have to give her my
Yeah,
mimosa,
I might have to
you
be
know what I'm
doing
saying?
a chef soon.
Look, I'm with it.
See
I'm
what you
with
got.
it. You gonna need some little strawberries with that, little horns.
Okay, he's looking for a date. You can find him also a part of the Internet Christian Mingle. I don't know if you can look.
Does that even exist?
Yes, it really
Yeah,
does.
it does.
It do. I ain't gonna say that.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got a whole page. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for love. You know
And
what I'm
it's the
saying?
worst dating site. It's the worst dating site.
Looks like Goldie's been a part of that and looked at it.
No,
She was like,
I've
it's
heard
the
it's
worst.
the worst.
It's
It's the worst
It's
one.
the
Sure,
worst.
sure,
Bad
sure.
experience,
I heard
huh?
that.
Goldie's been on there a little bit. She was like, it's the worst dating site. I can't even find anybody.
So Goldie, I just saw your hands. Is that a new tattoo?
Oh no, I've always had this tattoo.
Really?
It's my animal spirit. It's a spider.
It's a spider. I never noticed that, but it's so cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
So I mean, for the director, I just got a question though.
Okay.
For the director, I got a question for you.
I might have an answer.
You might have an answer. I got you. What are you expecting from, you know, Talk That Chef Talk and one and only Chef Blaze himself as far as the food? You know, coming in on your day off, Sunday, early in the morning, what can I bring to the table that's gonna, you know, keep you like, you know what, we deserve to be here on this show?
A good time. You give the people a good time, you'll last as long as possible. That's just all it is. You already cater to the people,
That is true. That is true.
right? So it's reverse psychology. You cater to them with food, and then you just kind of blend in and see what's everyone's interest, what people like to listen to, what they want to talk about.
Talking about interest, what are you interested in as far as food?
As far as food, I prefer making food rather than eating it. I don't really care too much to have it after. I just like to be creative.
I mean,
so.
I get off today at 12, and then I'm free until like 6 o'clock tonight.
I don't know if you noticed, but he's looking.
I don't
Are
mind.
you so are you
Yes, man,
scheduling
over
me
here,
for my
over
agenda?
here.
I'm not
Indeed.
sure.
He going in
I'm just
deep.
trying to eat. Chefs like to eat too, but nobody want to feed us. I'm just saying.
You sure that's all you want to do is
true.
eat, bro?
That's
You
true.
sure
We'll
that's all you
figure
want?
that out.
I think he's trying to have dinner and a movie. That's what it sounds like.
It
You know
does
what I'm
sound
saying?
like that though.
I mean, I can give you my Netflix account and you
Oh!
send
Oh,
over
shit.
some food.
Netflix and chill. Okay, I got you.
By yourself.
I'm by yourself.
Could be chilling, I don't know.
Oh, we just got a question from Jadamy Catering just came in for you. What's more important, good food or good service? What do you think?
That's a good question.
That doesn't work with me. If you have good service, I expect the food to be good.
Alright,
Well,
that
good
was
service.
That's really
you know,
true.
First.
I can't, like, yeah. Good service brings in the people, but then if you don't have good food, what's the purpose of having good service?
There you
I'd
go.
rather just have good food. Cause like you said, the Jamaican spot they're not.
That's what I was about to say.
That's true.
Nice.
So like,
But
you
they
know,
could
it's
be on
still
point,
good.
sure.
You know?
It's
I'm
kind of
with
hand in hand for me. Like, like if you're going obviously to like a fast food or something, some DS spot and it's quick, I would prefer the food. But if I expect to go sit at a restaurant, I want both.
Yeah,
I don't settle. I won't follow.
Yeah.
If the
Sometimes you
food
need a little bit
is
of
good,
both.
Then they don't refill
Yeah, you
the
do.
water.
I do
Yeah.
understand that. I feel
Yeah.
like if there's good service to me, that sounds like good energy, fun. And if you're having good energy and you're having fun while you're cooking, the food's gonna taste just as good. It's like when you put love into your food.
Yeah,
It's
you-
gonna come out.
You
People
also
gonna
want
taste it.
someone to come ask you how you're doing, but you don't
Yeah.
want no overwhelming person. But you want water. And you want to be able to tip them happily. You
Yeah.
know? Like I don't like walking out of a place not tipping someone. So regardless of their service, I'll still put in my 2 cents that I'm like, nah, not coming here again.
I'm down to ask this question. This is for everybody at the table. What is the lowest and the highest you ever tipped? I'm gonna start with me. The highest I ever tipped was $100. The lowest was, I just told him do better. That's what I wrote on the receipt.
Oh, damn! You're hard. Oh, I'm a good tipper because, you know, I've had a lot of side jobs and I mean, I live off some of my income comes off of tips. So I don't know. It depends how much the bill is. Maybe like $30 tip.
At least 10% every time?
20%.
I'm just checking to see how you cheap. I'm checking to see how cheap
It's
you are.
20%, everyone. Don't be thinking it's 10%. People live off it.
Yeah, she was like,
What the hell?
She wasn't with it.
Damn!
She wasn't with it.
Well, the lowest I've ever tipped was 20%, but typically I'm making 50-55 because I've worked on commission before. It's not the same as tip, but it is hard.
It's kinda
And
what we
if
go on a
some,
date
like I
with.
said, if someone serves me right, or you can ask how my day is going, they'll be taken care of.
Serves her right.
Understandable.
Right. It's not about the time; it's about the serving someone correct.
That's a real woman answer for you, Blaze. What you know about that? Ha!
I'm gonna do the old put my hand down and just rub my neck.
Yeah, get. You better start doing your homework. Step your game
I'm
up.
talking to right
Step
there.
it up. Step it up.
Oh, see, look, she said step it up.
I'm here to help you.
Uh-oh, she said I'm here to help
speechless.
you.
You know what? I'm speechless. We gonna move on.
Oh man, listen. Shout out to Chef Blaze in the building, man. That's a fact, man. So listen, we're gonna take a quick little break because we got another guest in the building. You know, I heard she's a singer, you know, a little something, something. We're gonna talk, so I'm happy. You gonna stick around with us? You
Of
gonna,
course.
all right, you gonna
Who
stick.
else is gonna watch over you guys?
Ah, we got boss lady in the building today. She's watching over us. I like that. So like I said, we here each and every Sunday. Y'all rocking with the Day Off Morning Show. And we're going to take a quick little break. And we're going to see what kind of food is in the building. I know they told us, but I actually want to see.
I want to taste that. I'm a big judge, so you guys don't want me tasting.
I want to go look. You going to go with me? on
Yeah,
this
let's
today?
go. Let's
All right,
go see
let's
what's
go.
going on.
Wait, what is over there?
It's like 5 minutes.
What is over there?
Well, we're going to go look. We're going to take this break. And then we're going to talk about it when we come back to the round table. So you rocking with the Day Off Morning Show. You rocking with your boy Flyboy Chris Maria. So famous Chef Glaze. And the lovely Goldie's in the building. You already know we right back after this. That's right, that's right. We back, we back, we back, we back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, everyone.
And as we say, we back like we never left.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we got our other special guest in the building, Miss A.B. What's going on, love?
Up?
How's everything with you?
Everything's good. Working on my day off, as you can see.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a grind, right?
Yeah.
Gotta
There's really no such thing as a day off, to be honest.
It really is, and I like
Yeah.
that. She definitely said it
True.
right.
So what does AB stand for?
Well, my full name is Annabelle, so I just kind of shortened it up to AB.
I love that name.
Ooh, that name is like the scary movie I just saw.
It's spelled exactly the same way too, which is
Annabelle.
crazy. I'm not that bad though.
You're not a psycho killer?
Guys, she's not the psycho killer. She's really sweet.
Well, she looks like a sweet person. We about to get to know her. So, AB, I mean, tell us a little about you. I mean, AB stands for Annabelle,
Yeah.
and what do you do? You know, we know you're a recording artist, but tell us a little about you.
I'm pretty much like a jack of all trades. I do a lot of things. I do a little acting. I've done a little bit of graphic design. I've done videos. I've done a lot of things, you know, and even to this day, I still do a lot of things. I work for Self, DJ Self from Power 105.
Shout out to DJ Self.
Yeah,
That's my boy
definitely.
right there. That's a fact, man.
So how was it working?
It's surreal, especially like a lot of people compare him to the TV. He's not so much like that, you know.
he's
Nah, he's not.
humble. I'm not.
Nah, that's my dude. I know way before that whole love and hip hop
Yeah.
thing, man. Definitely. So, you know, that's a fact.
Yeah,
Okay?
he's a very humble, like down to earth guy, and it really just like it brings you at ease. You know what I mean? As a person, it just lets you see like. It doesn't matter how big you are or who you know or how many people you're around. Like, at the end of the day, you gotta stay true to yourself. You know what I mean? And it's an amazing experience to be able to be around him.
That's a fact.
It's a
Key
comfortable
word, she said,
environment.
stay true to yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know if everybody heard that. She said, stay true. 'Cause that's actually a big thing. A lot of people, when they get into the industry, they really don't stay true to themselves. You know, they decide to go left or
They lose themselves.
Right, exactly. You know, so
It's
that's
easy to get
definitely.
caught up in the game.
Well, you need to know who you are. first.
Nah, it's a fact.
Right,
And what you aren't.
You-
Like, you know what I mean? Like, are you a good person or not?
So, what's the genre of music that you do? Tell us a little bit more about that.
I'm more hip hop. I do a little bit of singing, rapping. You know what I mean? I don't want to say I'm R&B because I feel like that is such a tough genre. I mean, people think that hip hop is a tough genre, but R&B is like you really need to get into people's souls, into their hearts. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, it's very competitive.
it really is. I'm not in the
What
R&B.
makes you different from the rest?
Damn, you took the words out of my mouth. That's what I was gonna say.
I think what makes me different from the rest is that I'm not afraid to speak up. I'm not afraid to say what's on my mind in terms of artistically and being my own person. You know, I'm not afraid to just be out there. You know, and I guess a lot of people would say that they are, but I think when it comes to a lot more personal things, a lot more emotional, they're not really all out there. You know what I mean? I just.
So you put your
It's
personal
hard
things out
to
there
be
Yeah.
out
so
there.
that other people can relate to it.
Absolutely. I think that's what's most important, that people find you relatable as an
Right,
artist,
right.
you know?
Yeah,
Okay.
agreed.
And that's something that as humans, we all have like a wall kind of up there. So to be in
Yeah.
that genre, to open up to people like that,
Right.
it may not be the easiest for everyone to do.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying, yeah.
It's hard to knock down those walls, especially when you're trying to do it in front of so many people at
Yeah,
once.
and people are just
Yeah.
paying attention to you. So I see that, I see that.
Yeah.
And what kind of graphic designing do you do?
I've done like, for example, even for my own stuff, I'll do like my flyers or some type of cover art, whatever. You know what I mean? I don't. I'm not a professional. I won't say that. You know, I just know how to dibble dabble a little bit into it.
That's how it has to be. Like,
Yeah.
Do you have any?
Dibble
Dab, a little this, a little that.
Do you have any upcoming musical projects coming?
I just dropped a project a couple months ago, but I am working on something slowly, you know. But
Yeah.
within the next couple months, I'll be going hard into it. I just really got to put my mind focused on it, and right now I'm trying to do so much in terms of my music. So I will start working on something in the next couple months. To push
Yeah.
something
I mean,
out.
well, what do you have now that you're working on? Like, what song? You know, what are you working on now?
Right now I'm pushing Share No Man, which is my first single, and I'm pushing Savages, and they were dropped earlier this year. So I have an EP called Exposed that I dropped in July. It's with 6 tracks, and then it's a very sexual, very.
Ooh, I like
I like that.
I like
No, I got that one. I got it.
Yeah.
Sales.
Sex
It really
sells.
does. It really does. But I
What kind of sex?
Wait a minute. No.
Come on now.
Wait a
It's
second.
already raining outside.
Goldie
It's already
said,
wet
what
outside.
type of
what
sex?
kind?
Wait a minute now. Okay, all right. Goldie wants to know what type of sex. Like,
Hey, there's different types of
It's
sex.
already
yeah, but you know.
I'm just saying.
I mean, this is definitely not for the Amish. You know what I mean? This is
Oh,
definitely for like
I'm weak.
you gotta be open-minded. You gotta have fun with it, and that's the whole purpose of this. It's like, yeah, it's sexy, but it's fun. You could turn up. You could really enjoy it. You know what I mean? And it's not like it's so thrown out there. So you're actually gonna be kind of surprised, especially meeting me first. If you haven't heard my music, you would be surprised. You know. And I think that's what the project's really about. I named it Exposed because I'm really just exposing sides that people never really thought existed.
Your freak side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta hear that song.
I'm gonna start using what she said. This is not for the Amish.
It's not.
I like that.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
That was hilarious.
I definitely gotta hear that.
She's funny too. She's coming into a Chris. She's coming after you. She's leaving.
I see she's trying to come take my job. That's a done deal.
No, I'm not coming
Everybody
for you.
Nah, so-
come title.
I mean, you being an artist, I mean, do you feel that your music is in a lane with any other artists that you might listen to, and also who inspires you?
In a lane, I don't really know what type of lane I'm in, to be honest with you, because I'm not a crazy trap artist. I'm not talking about scamming, getting money like that. I'm not talking about the strip club, but people that inspire me, I would say like A$AP Rocky, A$AP Ferg, J. Cole, Kendrick, definitely Kanye, Little Kid Cudi. You know what I mean?
She brought it back.
That
Cudi.
like that.
So I gotta ask the question if you listen to Kid Cudi.
Right.
Bird?
Do I
I'm just saying, Kid Cudi.
I mean, I think these days everybody does a little bit, you know.
I'm a virgin to that, I'm sorry.
Oh, you are? Okay, I'm not. I'm nowhere near that.
That's just not for me.
He
I
just
always
burns on
knock
the
out.
tracks. He just burns on
I
the
like
tracks.
knock out after like 2 minutes.
That's the best part. I usually just do it either if I'm
Yeah.
being artistic or go to sleep. I don't burn just to like chill and watch TV or something, you know what I mean? Like,
Inspiration.
I would to burn
inspiration.
and watch a movie or something.
Nah, I fall asleep. I can't.
Oh, what
It's a
about
waste of time.
workout? One time I did that.
Oh, I'll faint.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
I can't work out. It has to be like yoga, something calm. If I
Yeah.
work out, I'm fainting.
My hot yoga is not calm. So, oh, and I've done that before too. Don't do
This
this.
the steam yoga
Don't
where
do
they
that.
put you in that room.
Yeah, no, I've
It's
done that
not
one time.
steam. It's like just like a
The temperature.
hot room over 100 degrees, but it's not steam. It's like dry heat.
Yeah, it's dry.
It's
It's
not
not.
dry.
You have to be
It's,
very hydrated for that.
it's
I do.
very intense.
I've done like yoga parties, but not hot yoga
Oh,
before.
what's a
and
yoga
it's
party?
okay. So pretty much a yoga party is when a group of yogis get together.
Like the Veda? No. Said a group of yogis.
Yeah,
like,
people that
That's
do
what they
yoga,
call
that's what
us.
they're
I
called.
don't know.
I'm a yogi.
Yeah. And they get around with music, and there's a group of like maybe 20 to 30 people in a room, and it looks like a party setting. But you guys all have your yoga mats out, and you guys are all listening to the music and following the instructor, and there's like food and water.
It's probably a bunch
Like
of
that.
water and fruits in there.
Like
It's gotta
organic
be- Yeah, like organic stuff. It has to be.
I'm gonna need to
I
go
want to
there.
go to a yoga party.
Yeah, find some more.
Yeah, let me know.
Okay.
The guys.
Chris and some tights. Chris and some tights.
All right, that's not gonna happen. That is definitely not happening. We definitely shooting that one down. That's a fact.
So you said you act, right? So what projects have you done?
I've only done this web series that I'm in.
Which one?
It's called Life Decisions. It's actually someone that I've worked in the past. I used to actually have my own radio show, so I interviewed him for the radio show at one point. So now he's getting into film a little bit, so he just asked me to be a part of it. I don't really like acting, I just do it to stay busy and have something to do, you know what I mean? But I don't want to pursue it as a career, you know?
So,
I know what you mean.
so wait a minute. You don't want to pursue it as a career. I mean, you don't like it at all. Like you said, it's just to stay busy.
Yeah.
But
What
if
if
you,
that-
if that's
Yeah, that's interesting.
right, I mean, what if you do this and they decide to call you for something else?
I mean, it really would depend. It can't be anything where people will get me confused, you know what I mean? I don't want to be known as an actress. I want to be known as a recording artist. So, I mean, if I get the opportunity to, I won't turn it down, you know what I mean? But it's not something that I'm passionate for. I'm not passionate for acting at all. But I'll do it.
I mean, as they say, to each its own.
Yeah, I completely get what she's saying because I had something like that with myself where I would do like some shoots for one of my friends, so I had to get into modeling for like editorial things. And I just looked good in front of a camera and I had fun while I was doing it, but it's not something that I want to pursue as a career,
Right.
right? I don't want to be known as a model. And I also consider myself a jack of all trades. So, and I did take in acting as well, so I know exactly where you're coming from, where it's like you enjoyed it and it was something to keep your mind busy, but that's not
Exactly.
something for you. You have your own passion that you want to pursue,
Right.
something that you want to be known for.
Right.
Well, this is what we're gonna do. You know, AB's in the building. We're gonna play one of her tracks. You know, and we're gonna take a quick break. And you know, as we listen to it, you know, we got some other guests in the building. So,
Look forward to hearing this.
you know, I definitely look forward to it. And we definitely appreciate you coming out. And that most definitely. So,
You got the
you know.
food pimp coming up.
Oh yeah. We definitely got somebody called the Food Pimps.
I want to know what that name is.
I think we've been pimped out today. I think we got pimped out. If any,
He came in with the shrimp too.
he brought his own
On my,
sandwiches.
on my.
Oh, damn! What the hell is Marie getting into over there?
How was that shrimp though? How was that shrimp?
Shit.
Cause they ate already. I didn't even touch the
Killing
food.
that
That
shrimp.
mac and
What?
cheese is a must.
No,
It's amazing.
I think what I'm gonna do is take this when we take this break, I'm gonna have to have some of this food. Normally I'll be nice enough to wait, but y'all went and just dogged
He's
it.
like, oh, you're already eating? Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Worst part of it all is I can't even get none. I'm allergic to shellfish, man.
I can't get none either. I'm allergic too.
No way!
just gonna get the rice and the salad. That's it.
Right.
One of the first times we had you on the show, you said, "Yeah, I'm allergic to
Seafood?
to the crawfish and things like that." And we had asked him a question. We were like, "So do you make it?" He was like, "Yeah, I mean, I'll make it, but like I can't eat it."
Well, that sucks. Oh well. Oh well, more for me. Well, listen, AB, we definitely appreciate you coming out. That's definitely, most definitely. And you can come back to the Day Off show anytime you want.
Oh, another day off.
Yeah, another day off, definitely. And we're gonna get into her new song that she got out. I mean, tell us a little about your song that we about to play.
All right, Share No Man is my first single, and it's basically about a boss chick saying that a man is crazy if she thinks she's gonna share him. Like, a girl is crazy if she thinks that she gonna share her man. Like, that's not what's up. So he's the only one.
Like I said,
Straight to the point.
I thought Sharon was Karen.
nah, Sharon ain't Karen in this part, bro. Sharon ain't Karen in here. Alright, so we're gonna take this quick little break. We're gonna get into AB's new song, and you know, she's gonna go get some food, and we're gonna bring in our next guest. We got somebody, you know, I had to give him a call. One of the actors actually from the movie, no, actually it's a show. If anybody knows about it, it's called Project Heat, and we're gonna talk to them, and they're gonna be here. So let's have a little fun, listen to AB's song, and then we're gonna talk to Project Heat. And we'll be back. You rocking it with the Day Off Morning Show, sponsored by Flyboy Magazine, Nara Souls, and many, many more. You already know. Rocking with the Day Off Morning Show. Ow. Alright, that's right. We are back, as we say. What is it? We back like we never left. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. We in the building. You already know what it is, man. Your boy Flyboy Chris, Maria Goldie, and definitely So Famous is here. So
Yes,
you
sir.
already know. And we got our other special guests in the building. Shout out to my boy Kareem from Project Heat and the lovely Latoya Monique. That actually rhymed just now. I like the way that sounded. Latoya, what's going on?
What's up? I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having us.
No problem. Kareem, what's up, man?
Everything good, bro. How you?
I'm good, man. I'm living, I'm breathing. That's the best thing, man. We all living, we breathing.
That's a fact.
That's definitely a fact. That's a snap effect. That's all right. It happens sometimes. Don't worry. It ain't the first time. Don't worry about it. So, you know. But what's going on with y'all? What's new, man? I mean, don't worry about it. Ain't nothing. Listen, it's gonna happen. Listen,
Right.
this is why it's a Day Off show. We still waking up. Some people ain't getting cold out their eyes. It's fine. We still here. So, you know. But Latoya, I've known Latoya for about, what is it, like 2-3 years
Yeah, it's
now?
about 3 years.
Right, and she actually interviewed me for a magazine,
Yes.
and it got, you know, published.
Cool.
And
Which
now,
one is it?
24/7 Nights magazine. It was a nightlife magazine, and he was on the Money and Violence.
Money and Violence, right?
They were on the cover, and so I interviewed Chris. You know, he was up and coming, doing his thing.
Right.
With that's when he was hard with comedy.
Still doing it.
Still doing it,
Still doing it.
and doing a lot of other things.
Right, it's just I got my hands full now.
I
I'm
know.
everywhere now.
Super proud of you.
Most definitely, I appreciate you. And now she has her own show called the Latoya Monique Show.
Yeah.
And I'm
love
very proud
how
of you
that
to see you
sounds.
doing that
Thank
as
you.
well.
Thank
so
you.
definitely a round of applause for her.
Thank you.
Definitely gotta give that. And we got Kareem. He's in the building.
No doubt. No doubt.
He's an up and coming actor from the web series Project Heat.
Yes.
And I see that season 3 is out now.
Great.
Oh, you've been watching?
Yeah, since day one.
Ooh, see, look at that. Ooh, listen, I'm talking about.
No doubt.
So,
No
I
doubt.
mean, I definitely do too. I mean, tell us how Project Heat got started.
Well, it started from Pop, the boss, the creator of the show. So
Right.
it was about his life story. Something had happened in the projects. Macabre Gordy got killed by the police. So Pop took it from there,
Okay.
and he just created storylines for each individual.
Okay. And tell us a little about your role.
My role was like real grimy, you know. Never expected, don't know what to expect, what's the outcome, what's to look forward to, or what are you gonna do, you never know. So it's like, my character's like on the edge, like what he's gonna do next, or, you know, stuff like that. You just gotta grab to it and see like, oh my God, what is he doing? Is he really doing that? Like, you know.
Interesting.
So it's one of
So-
those expect the unexpected.
What is Project
Yeah.
Heat about?
The It's about the projects, growing up in the projects.
The pink houses.
Pink
Okay.
houses out of
in
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
The dangerous
Oh,
projects.
Brooklyn Project.
Yeah.
The cop that shot that boy in the staircase, and he said it was a mistake or something.
Oh
like that.
yeah, I think I remember that.
Right, I actually knew the boy that got shot. So
Oh, really?
that's what Project Heat is about. I keep girly, right? So
Yeah. So yeah, it's a lot, but you know, it's a lot of web series out there, and Project Heat is definitely one of the top of the lines that you got to look at. If you haven't seen Project Heat, definitely check Project Heat out because they on season 3 and they about to keep going. So definitely get ready for that. So and we got Latoya Monique. We're gonna talk a little about the Latoya Monique show. I mean, how's it been going? I mean, what's new with it?
Everything is okay. We are at a stall for production. I'm going to come back in the spring of 2018.
Okay.
Only because I have a lot of different ideas.
Right.
And I want to make sure when I bring it to fruition that it's exactly the way I want to be. And we
Right.
shoot 4 shows in one day, which is a lot of work. So we're in the studio for like 12 hours, maybe 13 hours depending. And so I just want to bring something fresh and new for the new year. So, but I'm still proud of it, and I got other projects coming up. So I'm kind of all over the place.
That's good. That's
Wait,
good.
she said she's all over the place.
So wait,
That's
what
like
kind of show
American
is it?
Express, baby.
So
She's
what-
everywhere she can be. That's a fact.
So is it like what kind of show? Like
It's a show. It's called Let's Talk About It with Latoya Monique, actually, and it's all about up and coming. I wanted to give the ordinary, extraordinary person a voice. So I put people on the show who were just like myself, coming out and had their special gifts and was really grinding and pushing hard.
Is it like
So-
a podcast or?
No, it's actually like, it's on YouTube, so I actually have a studio that I shoot in.
Okay.
And you know, the same thing, cameras, action, it's a nice feeling.
Okay.
You get your makeup done if you're a female and your hair done, and yeah, we have a layout of food because we're there all day,
Okay.
and then we just shoot, you know,
So
we
what's
find
the
out.
audience in this field?
Working with the magazine, I was the editor-in-chief for 24/7 Nights magazine, and I wanted to empower women. That was really my motivation.
Yeah.
And so what I did was, it was a gap with the magazine. So even when I interviewed Chris, it's like, it was a fabulous thing. And then my partner said, oh, I want you to interview them, like live interview them. And I'm like, oh, I never did that before. I don't want to do that. I don't know how to do that. So I did it, and I just fell in love as soon as I got in front of the camera. So then somebody planted a seed and said, you know, you could start your own talk show. You could do this and this and this. And I was like, wow. And I did it. I just ran with that. Yeah.
She's like the next Oprah.
Yeah, I was thinking that, like, is it an Oprah show? Because Oprah like interviews crazy like people like the Amish.
Right.
Like, you know,
Right.
like
The Amish.
seriously.
You know, if somebody gives me an idea, like somebody hit me on Facebook and said I should do a mental illness show. And my oldest daughter has bipolar, so I was thinking like, okay, and then I found out some things and I did some research about it, so I did a show on mental illness. So if they hit me and they give me an idea and I think that is something that can bring an audience and it's something that we should talk about,
Yeah.
then I talk about it.
I'm actually in an upcoming indie film, and it's about mental illness.
Really?
Yes,
It's
and
serious.
it's a very serious topic, and it's a great movie. We're still
I'm
shooting
sure.
it, but definitely let you know so you can watch it.
Definitely, because people don't want to talk about mental illness. That's
They
the
don't
thing.
want
That's
to
a
talk
fact.
about it.
Yeah.
It's hard to
It's
talk
hard.
about.
Yeah, it's hard.
But people need to be like aware
Of what's real.
of what's going on with people with mental disabilities.
That's a fact.
Definitely.
That's definitely a
And there's a whole bunch of different, mental illnesses, mental disabilities. I myself actually suffer from anxiety and depression.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was something that was, regular. I come from like a Caribbean, Puerto Rican family, so you know how Caribbean, Puerto Rican families,
Everything
they're
is
like,
like
oh no,
anxiety too,
it's
yeah.
like whatever, everything's that.
Right.
But I actually went to a doctor and I go see to a therapist.
Good for you.
A lot of people don't understand what it feels like being in that predicament and feeling like you're losing your mind and not knowing where to
Yes,
go
ma'am.
to.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
It's
So
serious.
it's important.
Because look, you see how you look? You're a beautiful woman. So nobody would ever think that.
Exactly.
Right? My daughter is beautiful. She's 20 years old. She's a beautiful girl. You would never think that bipolar would hit her the way that it has hit her, and the personality and the way she changes. And so doing that show was like phenomenal for me. And I said that if people really want to start talking about it, I will do a part 2. Because it
I
needs
think
to
that
be,
would be a
it
great
needs to be
show.
spoken about.
I think that would be
That'll help
amazing.
so many
Absolutely.
people out and let them know like they're not alone.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And a lot of that, it's definitely like that feeling of am I alone in this? Even though you know there's a couple other people that might have it, but it's like, is there anyone out there that'll actually listen and actually believe what I'm telling them and not just thinking I'm being dramatic?
Exactly. Exactly. In this world, that's absolute truth.
Yep.
And if y'all didn't know, I'm gonna give y'all a little something. They're not just workers. They work together, but they're together. If y'all didn't know that,
They married, right?
they're together. So
We're together, Chris, but we're not married.
Like-
I didn't say it like that. I said together. No. See,
I'll let him tell. You tell him.
You talk.
Listen, I'm gonna let them explain. Like they're a working couple. They're a working power couple.
There you go, Chris.
That's what it
There
is.
you go.
There you go.
And the flyer said,
Like me and Zola.
Because this girl is right behind her. She's like, no. But nah, that's a working
because
couple.
the only reason why I said is because the flyer said white. So
Right,
then I
so
was
that's
like,
something
oh.
complicated, man.
You can't get the title when you do it.
But I'm gonna let Kareem tell him. Go ahead, tell him.
The ring is there.
Where?
Oh, he said the ring is there.
It's there.
Sure it's not a ringtone?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Ring
He
is
said
there.
it's a ring.
Ring is there.
All right.
The ring is there.
Okay.
You know,
Sound like a plan.
it just, you know, how it came about, how we met was like crazy because, you know, she was doing interviews and I'm an actor, so, you know, it was like, I saw her one day and I was like, I'm sitting here next to her, you know, because it was like we was having a business meeting.
Yes.
So she had came to interview everybody, so, you know, everybody's sitting over there, and I'm like, I'm sitting here. You know?
Yes, he sat right next
So I
to
sat
me.
right next to her.
The
you know.
start, the
That
hard
was
eyes.
it.
He had hard eyes in his eyes.
Yeah, he was all up on me. I almost poked him in the eye with a pencil because when I
Yeah.
talked, you know, I was
Black
trying to
my
get
eye.
everybody. This is when before I had interviewed Project Heat before they came on my show. So I had a whole table full of people that I had to all talk to at once.
How did he get your number?
Ugh, slick. He was slick about the number. We was at an event for Project Heat. I had came out to support them, and he was like, "Oh, take a picture with me, Miss Ellen." So I'm like, "Okay." So we took the picture, whatever. So he was like, "Send me that picture." So I'm like,
Yo, you know what? I like that. That's smooth.
That's pretty good.
Yo, send me that picture. Take my number. That's smooth.
I was like, "Oh, I don't have it. I need the phone. I need your phone number." He was like, "All right," like a whole setup. I didn't think about it until afterwards. Like,
That was smooth.
Yeah, that was good.
That was smooth.
That is
Smooth.
I'm just looking at your faces, and you guys are like glowing. I love it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Whenever
so.
you talk, he's
That's
looking at you
cute.
and smiling.
Oh.
And whenever he talks, you're like, yeah, and you're cheesing.
Yeah, because I think that in the industry, when we're in this kind of industry, it's a common ground and we kind of
Yeah.
understand each other's grind, you know, and I want to support him to the fullest in what he's doing. And I guess he'll have a chance to tell you about the t-shirt line that we came up with. And I have my book coming out, but I'll let that happen as it goes on.
I mean,
don't wanna go
definitely.
too far.
I mean, no, we can go into it. I mean, I did see something about your t-shirt line. Tell us more about it.
Well, I got a t-shirt. Well, we have a t-shirt line.
I like that. See, he corrected it. He was like,
See,
oh, I want to
We
see.
have
I
a
know, I
t-shirt
have a
line.
hard problem
Nah,
saying I have to
We
say
have a
we.
t-shirt line called, you know, it's the GBR line. You know what I mean? It's called Touch My Beard. You know, that's the shirt.
The people got beards. That's not
Yeah, it's for the bearded men. It's for the bearded men.
Yeah, so,
And
you know,
it's a market that's not being touched, and
Yeah.
it's millions of bearded men. So we're sitting on $1 million idea. It just has to be branded and marketed right. But
Yeah.
tell them how it came about, Mister.
well, it came about, you know, I was just thinking about something. Then I was like, I came out and said, you know what? I'm an actor on the web series, so I said I'm gonna brand myself and say Ray Beard Green, which is my Instagram, Ray Beard Green. So then I was like, I should come out with a shirt like that. She said, you should. Then she came up with the concept, you should call it Touch My Beard. Then I
Yeah.
said,
I like that. Touch my
I said,
beard.
I like that.
And we have a black and white
I said we
line.
should do that. We should do that.
I like that.
So then we just collaborate on it, and then she's my business partner. as well as my lady. So
That's a real power couple.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all. For real.
Thank you, thank
Very
you.
nice.
And we have the black and white line coming out, which is touch my bed and don't touch my bed, because that's for the men who are equally yoked with their boo things and girlfriends and wives and things like that.
Oh,
So
okay.
we wanted to make sure it escalated to where, you know, when a man is wearing a shirt that you're not out girls' night and have that shirt on, and you know, women's coming out, oh, I could touch your beard.
No, you
Some
can't.
men
Don't
you just
touch
can't
my
touch.
beard.
Don't touch my
Only my
beard.
name touches my
Really
beard.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
definitely
you.
is.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's definitely really nice.
Yeah, there's so many
Like I
those
said, y'all doing a lot of big things, so you know, and like to be such a power couple and seeing y'all working together is definitely great. So it's definitely a big move, you know.
Thank you.
Most definitely.
Thank you.
And the fact that you on Project Key, I mean, do you see yourself doing more acting or?
Right now, I'm writing my own thing, my own web series, and a little movie. I'm writing, putting together myself.
Okay.
You know, like it's basically about my life, and I think every man can relate to it. Like the title is called Scorn Man. So it's like what a young man go through in transition when they don't have their parents in their life. So it's like from him elevating from a child to a teenager to a man. So the definition of it is like, well, you can look at a person, like I could look at Chris, right? And you never know what he got going on in his life. You would never think that he dealt with so triumphs and tribulations as an individual, as a person. But it's not only just for me, it's for all men that scorn, whether their father was on drugs or their mother was on drugs or their parents not in their lives, period. So that's where I come from. I come from that part where my mom's wasn't there, my pops was sort of kind of there, but he wasn't there. I was raised by his mother, which is my grandmother. So it was like dealing with so many emotions and going out there dealing with it. So he's like, you dealing with this, so then like you gotta adapt and do other things to transgression. So it's like being angry, stuff like that. You know, so it's like that's what I'm working on. So you know, I'm putting it together. You know.
And I think it's a dope idea because I think that I did a show on Broke It was called Men United, and I think especially as black men or minority men that we don't touch on certain subjects. I think they're just now starting to come out with it, but just to know you have those men, like if your mother wasn't in your life, then how could you be a man or a husband? How do you know how to treat a woman?
How do you know how to
right?
love?
How do you know how to love if you never
Or accept love.
Right, exactly. And I think that then you start to break women down as you move on in your life because of the anger that you deal with. And then you got people who have their mothers in their lives, men who have their mothers in their lives, but then they're so unavailable, rather they're on drugs or they're just mentally ill or something's wrong with them. So, you know, I think that the concept would be so dope, and I'm excited to see it come to life.
Yeah,
I
cool.
actually want to
Yeah.
be a part of that. I actually would love to play the main role on that. I can actually do that.
You put it in now.
Yup, put it in there.
See that, Chris?
I definitely
I can see that.
I definitely would love to play that.
And we also doing, I had also told him, I had given, you know, I always try to give him ideas. I'm giving a visionary, and he respects my ideas.
Yes.
And another one I was telling him is about mama boys. Mama boys should be a part of that. It should be in the script, because mama boys can destroy you just as much as a man without their mother, because too much of mama will cause too much controversy in a relationship that's supposed to be between man and woman. So I think bringing a character of a mama's boy would be dope.
That reminds me of a friend that I had. She was in a relationship for almost 7 years with this guy that was a mama's boy. And there were certain decisions she would never ask for him to choose her or his mom, because that's like a boundary you can't cross,
And
right?
she shouldn't even have to.
Exactly.
That's the sad part.
They were starting on talking about building their life together, and he bought a house. But he didn't buy the house for them. He bought the house for his mom and for all his siblings to live in, and expected her to move into their basement.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I would have been like, okay, it's time.
Yeah.
I love you, but I gotta go. See you when I see you.
7 years though?
7 years
Yeah.
of wasted time, because that's ridiculous.
That's a
But those are the
long
tail signs, and I'm gonna do a show about that too. I want to bring men on who, to piggyback off of his web series that he wants to start, for broken men, because I think that if men want to share their stories, then I'm going to be shouting for them to come out and let's talk about some of the issues that they're dealing with and bring their girlfriends, wives, and potential others, because I think that's a big thing.
That's gonna be very
Yeah.
It's gonna be
amazing.
It's gonna be crazy because it's gonna be so deep. It's gonna make you cry. You're gonna be like, wow, he went through that, and other men out here like him going through that as well.
And it
And
also
they don't
gives
talk
a male
about
point
it?
of view too.
That's gonna help women
I
out.
definitely want to be a part of that. That's definitely.
Yeah.
Women need better men to love because
Yeah.
these men are like crazy these days.
They're
No,
very
no
crazy.
offense, guys.
Well, Goldie loves
No,
getting into
some
this.
men.
Okay.
She
Not
loves that
all.
subject.
Not
That's all good. That's
Not
all
all,
good.
but from a perspective, because as men, can y'all really say, oh, there's crazy women out here? Absolutely.
Yes.
Next one.
Definitely a lot.
I'm a
of
little
crazy.
cray-cray. I can be, just like any other woman.
Yeah.
I'm emotional.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Me too.
Well, listen, we're gonna take a little break. We're gonna come back with the both of them. We're gonna let them have some food because that food out there is looking crazy. We got what is it? Seafood, mac and
Did you
cheese.
try it?
No, I didn't get to try it. I was still on business,
There's
but I know y'all had yours. Y'all stomachs is full.
So I still got my plate out there, but there's some nice fruit salad. There's some
It's
shrimp mac
like
and
it's
cheese.
a,
There's
but you gotta
rice.
understand this is a different type of fruit salad. It's not like the fruit salad that you get. It's an actual salad
It's an
with
actual,
fruit.
yep.
Like there's
Really
real
good.
fruits in the lettuce. This ain't like the one you get from the store and it's all cut up with juice in it. That ain't no
bougie in
real
here.
fruit salad. This is
I know that's right.
With
yeah,
mimosas.
we getting it cracking in here with a little bit of mimosas. So we're gonna take a quick little break. We'll be back. And my boy DJ So Famous is about to get on the ones and twos and do what he
Yes.
do. You know what I'm saying? So you rocking with the Day Off Morning Show.
I will. When I
Oh no, definitely.
Well,
Go.
shout out to DJ Ace, right? A-Dot.
Oh wait. What happened? DJ.
A-Nice.
Okay. All right, shout out to her right there. But like I said, we're gonna take a quick little break, and this show is sponsored by Flyboy Magazine, Nerasol's Overnight Entertainment, and Suge Knight himself.
Yo.
You already know that's a fact. Suge Knight is definitely
Big.
it's
All right.
definitely big, definitely.
Yes.
So we're gonna take a quick break, like I said. We're gonna come back with y'all, and y'all rocking with the Day Off Morning Show. Each and every Sunday, we waking your ass up. Let's get it. All right, that's right. We back. And we still here rocking out with Miss Latoya Monique,
We still
my boy.
twerking.
Quinn. Oh, you was twerking. Oh, that's what you. I don't know if you could twerk today. I don't know. But they about to get up out of here. But before she goes, she wants to talk a little something about a book that she got coming out. Tell us a little bit about that.
My book is, I think when I did a focus group, a woman said it best. It was 50 Shades of Grey on steroids.
I like that.
The book is called Cabin Love, and basically it's a romance, it's a love story. And I kind of made one of my characters, my lead character, the male, I made him almost perfect. And I did that on purpose because you said earlier how like men out here are crazy, but then there are good men. So I wanted to characterize him, and then the decisions that we make in love. Sometimes you fall in love and you didn't want to fall in love, or you didn't ask for love, or and then sex is just a part of life. So I
How
have to
dirty.
get nasty. It's just dirty. It's nasty.
said
It really. I think people gonna start to look. I think people gonna start to look at me funny after the book. I'm a little scared about that. They're gonna start thinking
These
like
are
she's
actually the only books I read romance novels.
yeah. It's
about. That's what she's about.
I-
Listen, she loves everything. She tells us how she bought a rug and how she.
I just romance myself because no one wrote this romance.
She wakes up in the morning. And she be like, "Do you love me? Yes, I love me too." Like she loves her.
That's the only way she's gonna be able to give love out to anybody else is if she gives it to her.
Hashtag I don't know. Hashtag lonely person.
I read the book to Kareem. I just wanted to read it out loud. So it was a moment in time that we sat every night and I would read out the book. So when I finished the last page of the book, he was like, "That's it? That's it?"
Oh, he wants
Oh,
more.
it's her.
He wanted
Wait till I get a copy.
He was so hurt.
See, that's the best book.
Yeah, he was, and I was so intrigued because getting a woman's point of view is always like, oh, but getting a man's point of view, especially a street dude and all thugged out, I was like, I don't know if he's gonna like it.
But
He was
how are
like,
you
"That's
Live
it."
reading
like
the
that.
book? Like in your
But-
sexy voice?
Yeah, like I'm
not
just,
about that life no more.
I'm just about bringing it. I I don't know, when I read it out loud, first of all, it's like a baby carrying a baby, and I birthed the baby, so now I'm reading it, and I'm like, wow.
I'm gonna say this. When you read this book, it's like it gotta be the #1 top seller. It has to be.
You know this has
Because that's how, when you open one page, you don't put it down. It's like
I
a
like that
disease.
too, yeah.
It's like when you pop a Pringle and you gotta eat, and you eat one.
Oh, you just can't have one.
So it's like that. It's like Power.
You know what? I don't watch Power. I'm a
You
Game
don't
of
watch
Thrones.
Power.
I'm a Game of
It's
Thrones.
like that too.
It's like
Oh,
that.
I love Game of Thrones. Yeah.
So you already
No,
know.
I already know the book. I can't wait
Oh,
to read
man.
it.
That's
I'll
what
let
it
you know
is,
if I love it.
and I thank you guys for giving me an opportunity to talk about it. I think this is the first time on radio that I talked about it. So you just once it's actually published and it comes out, I'm gonna come right back up here, make sure everyone gets a copy of it, autographed by LM herself. And Chris, thank you so much for
Most
inviting us up
definitely.
here. We appreciate it.
I appreciate y'all for coming out, man.
Thank you.
So definitely shout out to Latoya Monique,
Thank
shout out to
you, thank
Kareem,
you.
and definitely, you know, you guys are welcome back anytime, most
Thank you,
definitely.
we appreciate it.
All right, so we definitely gonna take a quick little break, and we got another guest. We got about 2 more guests. You know what I'm saying? We having a good time today. What y'all
Yeah,
think? I mean,
amazing.
we got great food, great guests, great vibes. I'm loving it, man.
Exactly.
Forget about this rain. Forget the rain. It's like a sunshiny day.
It's sunny in here.
Yeah, I forgot about it.
Listen, man, it's Labor Day weekend, so we ready for this, you know, ready for
Exactly.
the parkway, rain or not.
Yeah. Listen, he's straight West Indian. He ready all the time. He all ready.
Y'all are all so dope. Thank you again.
I got you. So definitely, like I said, you rocking with the Day Off Morning Show, and we gonna be back with our next guest. And you definitely can come back anytime you want, Latoya, anytime.
please do.
And Kareem, we appreciate you once again. All right, man.
Thank you.
All right, we be back.
back.
I know you rocking with the Day Off Morning Show. Shout out to Latoya Monique and Kareem. That's a fact. You know, they're definitely in the building, and they had to leave out the building, but we definitely appreciate their presence. And now, rocking with my boy Skizzy.
Hello.
He's in the building. And on top of that, we got the other chef that came in the building, called the Chef Pimp.
Oh yeah, we wanted
Pimp
to.
chef.
Check.
The food pimp.
Food pimp.
The food pimp is in the building.
You made that mango
Try to
vinaigrette.
get straight to it.
For real, right?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah,
So,
mango vinaigrette.
I mean, what did you bring today? What did you bring?
I made this a jerk curry rice with a shrimp stir
Nice.
fry.
That's what that was.
Yeah, jerk curry rice.
So where did you get the name Food Pimp?
Sign in honor of Labor Day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a fact. And what was you saying over there so famous?
Where did you get the name Food Pimp from?
That was the time when they were bringing out the food porn, the food pervert, the food whore,
Oh.
and then my friend.
Wait, what? Where was
I never heard of
that?
that.
When was this?
So then,
What year was this?
my friend was like, the food pimp. She,
Okay.
she was like, you doing some good things with food, so she just the food pimp.
I took a bite out that salad with the vinaigrette. I said, "Oh, I just got pimped out. Hold up." Okay.
That's the tape. That's the tape. That's what you gotta do.
That's a fact. Alright, I mean, how long you been cooking? Man?
I've been cooking for about 20 years.
That's what's up. How old are you now?
38.
That's my friend of yours. Boy, how did you?
So hold on,
I
actually,
mean,
we just got a quick hint real quick from celebrity chef Keena saying she love you, Pimp.
Nice.
Now,
Keena, I
hold
love you,
on.
baby.
Alright, that's my love.
Oh, don't be like that. It's enough, yo. She have enough love to go around.
No, it's not.
Oh, shot.
Well, hold on, I want to talk about the menu today, though. See, normally we do brunches, you know what I'm saying, on the show. But today you took us back to the real Sunday meal, like
Nah,
Big
it's a
Mama's
fact.
house.
Nah, you know what it is? Brunch to me is boring. It's getting boring. 'Cause everybody's doing brunch. It's
Yeah.
overrated. I want to do something different.
Right.
When he told me to cook something, I said, let me just do something fun. So to this to me, it's not even the whole weekend, the Labor Day weekend. It's just my style,
What do you think about the concept about everybody and their mama being a cook today?
To me, I like the idea of everybody cooking, but I hate the idea of everybody calling themselves a chef.
My favorite is everybody calls it a celebrity chef.
Yeah.
Well, I don't cook, and I appreciate a great cook and chef. I'd rather eat. I don't enjoy it at all.
Well, alongside of you, we got the food portion, but we also got another artist in the building.
Yes,
Goes by the name Skizzy.
Skizzy. What's
In the
good, y'all?
building. What's good?
Hello.
Yeah.
It's lit. It's lit. We
What's
here.
good
We
with you,
here.
man?
What's up?
Talk to us, man. Where you from? What's new?
You already
What's
know
up?
I'm from the Style Hosey and Tompkins Style Rap.
Okay,
but I'm
Brooklyn.
you already.
neighbors.
But right now we got the I got a crib in NC and all that. So I'm trying to come from like the South up. You feel me?
That's a
They
fact.
got the buzz out there, all the radios in Raleigh and Fayetteville playing the song for the Gram right now. That's number 4, the Gram. If y'all listen, it's called
For the
Gram. We want to see what the ladies want to do for the Gram. We got the challenge for the Gram challenge out right now. If y'all want to do
What's that?
it's like, you know, you can make a nice selfie video or you can make
You
like
know they got
a
challenges out
twerking
there.
video or
Oh,
something.
like dancing.
Yeah,
and-
or a
okay.
selfie,
For
something
whatever
cool.
you want to do for the gram.
Yeah. And just put for the Gram challenge, tag me, I'm gonna repost you, you feel me? We
like
lit,
that.
it's working.
Okay, what made you come? So I want to say, what made you come up with the concept? I mean, I already got the idea, but what made you just say, I'm gonna make this song for the Gram?
Right?
Honestly, like I was having too much W's on there, like I'm taking my shots and they going in. I said, oh nah, I gotta make this song.
Taking
Like,
it ran with it.
you feel me? Like, you know, but honestly, like just lurking one night, sending DMs, you feel me? And I
You
got
got
a
a
DM.
Send it to
Multiple.
Wait a minute.
Hold on, I got a question for the
Oh,
pig.
that's hilarious.
Do you send DMs when it comes to food? Sorry? Do you send DMs when it comes to the food?
Yeah, like you said, like plates of food, like
You
yeah.
send plates of food.
Like,
and all that?
You know what I'm saying?
Not like, hey, ma, you want to play?
That's a fact.
Nah, they don't. These people, they get direct with it. You know what I'm saying? They don't do the DM. They just go straight with it. Let me get it on top.
Wait, what?
It's-
Wait.
You clearly lost it. Definitely. But I mean, you say you're from Brooklyn. You got the song called For the Gram. I mean,
Gram.
I believe if I saw it on BET.
Yeah, BET Jams at
Yeah.
premiere yesterday.
saw
They played
that.
like
That's a
3-4
big move right
times.
there.
That's definitely a big move, yo. Shout out to you, man.
Appreciate that.
Definitely big shout out to you on that
Definitely.
one. That's huge right there. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, we trying to work. We trying to let the music do the talking more than anything. You know, these days everybody just tell you anything. We just trying to show and prove. You feel me?
That's a fact, definitely. I mean, where else has it been played at? You know what I'm saying? Have you took it to the clubs yet?
Yeah, it's been a few clubs in NC and Atlanta and all that.
But what about out here in New
Yeah, I'm
York?
just getting to New York. Like I've been up here for like probably 7 days, 8 days, just on a little press run type thing. This is 50, a few other places and stuff like that.
Make a move.
Yeah,
I like that. That's right. He got the move.
on that
South
thing.
That's a fact.
Yeah, you feel me? So once I'm from here, so it ain't like, you know, I was born and raised in Brooklyn, so it
Came
ain't
back to
nothing.
the throne, pretty
Yeah,
much.
we just coming back now to just, you know, what I mean?
Claim his throne.
Solidify everything. Yeah,
I like that.
Just like that.
What
Okay,
part
okay.
of the style you from?
Posey and Tompkins.
Oh,
We
okay.
really neighbors.
Yeah, 8-ball. Oh yeah.
I'm a
I got-
Bushwick girl, but
Oh,
I'm
okay.
like walking distance. from
Oh, that's
her, like,
lit. That's lit. Yeah, we gotta connect the dots after this.
Ah, we gotta connect some dots too. I got something for you, man.
Yeah,
So,
appreciate
I mean, you got For the Gram. I mean, I ask all artists this: your music compared to the music that's out now and the music that's been out. I mean, do you feel like you're in a lane with like? Do you feel like you're like a Drake? Do you feel like you're like?
Nah, I'm a skizzy. I'm my own entity. Like, you
And
feel me?
that's what I wanted to hear.
Yeah. Nice. Word. Of course, I'm influenced by like Kim, Fabulous,
Okay.
Jay-Z, like stuff like that. But other than that, I'm like really my own type thing. I just like
Yeah.
taking my like everything I like about the music game and the industry and just making it my own type. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
Right.
tell me a little bit of where that name came from. I really like how it sounds. I'm feeling it.
Skizzy.
Call me Skizzy like a scale. Yeah, the name hold weight. Know what I mean? But you know, Skizzy is an abbreviation for scale. And I used to go by Skywalker, Easy Skywalker. So I just put Easy and Skywalker together, Skizzy. Because Skywalker was mad long and elaborate. One day
I would have thought he was part of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm
He has a
saying?
lot of energy.
I like,
Thank
yeah,
you.
You got a lot of energy.
I see that.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
that is.
I see that.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all, really, definitely.
Okay.
But yeah, Skizzy.
Back to
Skizzy like a
what I'm
scale, you heard?
As far as Pim, what you got going on, you know, what you working on in these streets right now? You know, Skizzy got a lot going on, so you know what I'm saying?
Right now, on the 19th, I have Hooked on Day. I'm doing my first actual dinner party. You know, and in Prospect Park, by Prospect Park over there. And then next year, we're trying to work on something with the chefs. You know, I'm trying to put together a chef's retreat, only chefs, you know, in Vegas.
Oh, in Vegas.
Yeah, it's gonna
I
be
wouldn't
heavy.
mind going to that. I mean, I'm not a chef, but I like to eat.
Yeah, you know, you gotta bring her. You know, she loves to eat.
I'll be the
Yeah,
judge.
it's gonna be fun. We're gonna be trying to put it together right now. You know, Kina, you know, the author, Glaze. You know, it's gonna be something different for chefs. You know? Yeah, he gotta be on it. He got to.
He gotta be on that. Chef Blaze.
Working a whole lot of projects.
That's a fact, man. Definitely.
I have a quick question for you, though, Chef. As far as the industry, how do you feel as far as, you know, this new trend where every chef is literally taking the game and, you know, we're running with it as if we was a rapper, a ball player, an actor. How do you feel about that?
No, I love it. I love it. All of it. It's crazy, but you know, with all these different chefs now, you just gotta come with something different. The tastes have to be different.
I like that.
You know, because you can't, like, everybody's cooking the same thing, but I have to put a flair on mine.
You
You
gotta.
know, to me, I don't believe in the competition, you know, because I'm just doing me. You know, so I just put a twist on it. Everything has a twist on it. It gotta taste better.
Exactly. It's just like music. You know how people have to diversify themselves and make a name for themselves and have a different flavor when it comes to the beat or, you know, just what they flow. The same thing is for you and the food that you make. You have to have that uniqueness to you. What separates you from everyone else?
The
right?
flavor.
The flavor.
The flavor. You know, like I always say, it's crazy. Food is like sex.
Yes.
You know, if it's good, you're gonna want more.
You know that's our favorite
If it's
topic.
bad,
Maria
bad.
cries. Maria cries.
You know what I'm saying? If it's bad, then you know, you bad.
I hear you. Oh man, Skizzy's in the building.
Hello.
We got the food pimp
Yeah.
in the building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is what we do, the J-Roll show, man. But Skizzy, I mean, you got the song Full of Gram. And you know it's funny because I kinda got an idea because if y'all don't remember, my homegirl LG was here last week and she's got a song called Snapchat. No, what's it?
Snappy Chat.
Snappy Chappy. There we go. And I'm like, I seen For the Gram, so I think that both of y'all could collaborate
Yeah,
on something.
definitely.
And you know, we're gonna talk about it. We definitely gonna talk about it.
You see the
But-
excitement in his face. He's
Exactly,
smiling.
exactly. You gotta be. But I mean, what do you feel like? What's next for you? I mean, what do you got coming up? I mean, what's next, and what do you want to do next?
Coming up, we got the follow-up pull-up. We already got the video shot and all that. We shot that in the Bronx. Had the ice cream truck out there. I'm
Saw
on
that,
the ice cream
saw
truck.
that.
It's about to get crazy. We're gonna do the same thing with that we did with the For the Gram. And I got the Project Blunt Talk coming soon. Like, and Blunt Talk comes from, if you got me on Instagram, I do this thing called Blunt Talk. But basically, you know how like Plies and Cal and everybody do they little social media thing? I don't know how to like hold a phone and like do all that type of shit. So I'll put the phone down, smoke my split and say, yeah, you feel me? And say something smooth like what do I say? Like, if everybody had you, you're not a snack, you're a sample. Blunt Talk,
damn.
you feel me? Something
I
slick
like
you know what I
that.
mean?
I
Or-
like that.
or shit like that, or niggas be having 1,000 bitches but only $20 or some shit like that. Blunt Talk. You
Shots
feel me?
fired.
Yeah, some smooth shit like that.
You ain't had to come at me like that, man. You ain't had to come at me like that.
Nah, but
Talk
that's
that
just to,
talk.
you feel me? Just to get the people engaged and not look like I'm just spamming or posting links to music and shit like that.
Right.
Give them something else.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's the
I like
plan.
that.
That's the plan. We got the plan. in
So you
motion.
basically got your blueprint already set.
That's
I like that. That's how you got
all,
to be.
all under the Carolina North imprint. That's my own LLC label type thing, and basically that came from me being in North Carolina. I told y'all, and we the New York niggas in North Carolina. Oh, the niggas from up north, they from New York, so we just ran with it, opposed to being like, you know, that ain't where you from, it's where you at. So we out here, so we Carolina North. We the New York niggas, the up north niggas in the Carolinas type shit. Just ran with that.
So do you have a project coming?
Yeah, the Blunt Talk joint.
Oh, I thought that was the
Blunt
tour.
Nah, that's the Blunt Talk.
That's gonna be the name of the project
Nah,
too.
it's
Oh,
definitely-
okay. I thought it was an actual tour.
Yeah, we can make that the tour too. We got yeah. So y'all wanna book us, hit us up.
Oh no, I got you for that,
No.
baby. So we just got some fun. Listen, we gonna take a quick little break, and I got my man Hollywood Chuck, Mr. Number 23. He's in the building. This is the biggest NYC promoter. Like we gonna get into it. Listen, it's so much.
Right?
I got you.
Booking Chuck.
No, I got you. We gonna talk, man. Definitely.
Thinking about like childhood memories like the ice cream truck, and it just made me happy.
Cause you just think of food. That's all.
Of course.
That's it. And definitely, we at the round table, as I like to call it, and we got Mr. Number 23 himself of promoting Hollywood Chuck is in the building, baby. What's good?
Yeah.
What's good? What's good?
Not much, man. Now, if y'all don't know, Hollywood Chuck has actually done many, many parties, and he shook hands with a lot of different artists, and I'm gonna just let him talk. You know what I'm saying? Chuck, what's good? I had to wake you up out of his bed. You see, he came with the flip flops and the shorts. He came directly.
You about to drop that knowledge, though. You about to drop that knowledge.
Man, I'm here, man. Number 23 promoting Hollywood Chuck. I'm in the building, man.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. So, Chuck, I mean, tell us how you got started, man. Definitely.
Oh, man, it's a long route. Long route. I mean, I actually started from the bottom, you know.
Now you here.
Literally from the bottom. You know, I grew up in Redfern Projects in Far Rockaway. Yeah, man. We grew. Actually, me and Stock grew up in the same building, basically, and we had a lot of things that we did together when we were growing up together. So yeah, and Chinks too. Chinks we grew up in the same area too.
So I definitely remember those.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, I mean, back when I was 13, 14 years old, you know, crackheads would come to me, or dope heads would come to me, and I would have to throw events in their apartment for them to make their rent, and we'll split the door payments. You know, so we used to call those rent parties.
Interesting.
You know, so if you was like on drugs real bad and you couldn't, and you spent your rent money, I would come into your apartment, throw a party in your apartment, we would split the door. So that way you get your rent paid and I'll get my new Jordans.
Made it happen over there.
That's the real
Gotta make
business.
something happen, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I mean, other events. You started out doing a lot of events in the city. Name some of the people that you actually brought to your parties.
Well, you know, I launched Duce in New York. A lot of people don't know that I was signed to Duce. Jay-Z personally signed me to Duce. I also was one of the first, if not the first black person to be signed by Grey Goose. I created a flavor for Grey Goose called Cherry Noir. So I'm also a liquor rep as well. And I jumped off a lot of starting liquor companies. I signed Trey Songz to the SX Liquor.
Legend in the building, man.
You know, so I did that. But I did a lot of things in the city as far as party-wise that I'm not proud of now that we're trying to clean up. Like, you know, like I was the one who started like heavy girls or big girls not being able to get into the parties because they were too big. And, you know, so we're trying to fix that now.
Yeah. Got you, man. I see they trying to bring back parties in the city. I seen some today. Marquee actually opened back up.
Right.
Yeah, and it looks crazy in there.
Weren't you guys just talking about that before though?
Yeah, we was definitely talking about that because this guy's a party guy over here. That's why. So, you know, I mean, Chuck, I mean, you got plenty of parties. You know what I'm saying? You know, I rock with you every night, man. Me and Chuck rock every night, man. On top of that, that's my manager right there. We rocking every night, and we always get a lot of artists. You know, and I just want you to talk about the promotion side because a lot of people out here feel like the promotion game is easy, and it's not. You know, and I just want you to just talk about that, how this promotion game works.
Yeah, well, it's, you know, when I started out, you know, it was a lot of flyers and stuff like that in the game, and now they like kind of get away with the flyers. But back when I started, we used to have to go to other parties and stand in the front and hand out flyers, or go to the train station and stand out there, wait for people to get off work and hand out flyers. Now it's a little bit easier since we have social media. But it's still pretty hard to get people to come out and support you and spend money. You know, a lot of people think support is just showing up, and support is actually spending money so that you can make money, and that's the hard part. You know, it gets pretty easy to get somebody to come out for you for free, and you're giving them everything for free. But when it's time for them to pay, then that's when you find out if you really got some support.
That's definitely a fact. You know, I struggle with that myself, with being the kind of chef that I am. I mean, my first year, a lot of people say, oh, I'm gonna come. About the second year, it's like, all right, I'm gonna need y'all to really start, you know, actually coming and buying the food.
Actually supporting.
You know what I'm saying? Actually come to these events, buy the tickets. Don't just come just to say, oh, I came, or so you got a free ticket for me. Like, what?
Yeah.
You
you have a
support
lot
my
of
business
people.
like you supporting the next man, so I definitely understand that.
Nah, it's a fact, definitely. It look like we got a call coming in. Hold on one second.
Somebody with easy questions, somebody with something good to say.
But you're gonna have a lot of them.
See.
A lot
You
of
rocking with the Day Off Morning Show. Who's on the phone with us? Good, how are you? Wow,
Aw, thank
we
you.
appreciate you. Definitely.
Nice.
Oh, thank you. We appreciate you for looking and listening in, definitely. And we got a lot coming up, so you can definitely find us on SoundCloud too. So if you're not, not just watching, you definitely listen to us on SoundCloud, YouTube, and more. We appreciate you definitely listening.
Oh wow, thank you. I really appreciate that. Some people who inspired me growing up, Fabulous, Cameron, Jay-Z, of course, 50 Cent, stuff like that. Got a kind of old soul, really young, but still lit. So
It's crazy that as he's answering and saying the names, I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing
Yeah.
it.
that's a fact.
That's definitely a fact. But we definitely appreciate
Thank you
calling
again,
in.
man.
Thank you.
Man,
Appreciate you.
It's for the gram on iTunes and all that, Apple Music.
He's trying to plug it in. He's trying to plug it in. Yeah, I can tell.
Thank you.
Later. Now that was dope, man. See, people actually listening in. See, we getting it. Ah,
What's
the
up?
love is
Can we have a
here.
group, an actual group hug after?
You just want to be loved, Goldie. You just want to be loved. You
I
just.
love to be loved.
You see how they together now? She got her little Versace and Goldie. Look at that.
They both glowing.
Oh man, Chuck, what's up next, man? What you got coming up next, man?
Well, I just got invited to do some hurricane relief out in Houston. They contacted me yesterday. Beach people contacted me yesterday. They wanted me to go out there and help out with the hurricane or what's going on out there. They're doing a concert or something.
Yeah,
like that.
definitely heard about that.
So I'm getting into that now. They called me yesterday, so I didn't get the specifics yet, but that's coming up. Tonight we had Angels. I'm bringing Mano out. I'm gonna bring Okamurda out. I'm bring Fred the Godson out. Shout out to McCoy, is gonna be there. A couple of surprise guests will be there. We'll be at Angels tonight. I mean, and every day, we got, just follow me on Instagram at Hollywood Chuck. Every day we have something going on. That's pretty good. Come out, have a good time.
That's a fact, Chef. Now you understand why I'm so tired. 7 days a week partying, man. Working.
You know I know what it's like. Come on now. I'm surprised
Bro,
I'm here
we
today.
dropping that, man. Let me roll tonight.
Now we might have to bring Skizzy, Chuck. We might have to bring Skizzy through, man.
Let's do it. Come rub some shoulders, get to meet people.
Bring that flash drive with that song too.
Yeah, bring the song.
No, we
We'll play the
definitely
song.
doing that.
We'll play the song tonight. Absolutely, I like that record.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
appreciate
that's definitely dope. That's definitely dope.
Alright, it's on camera.
He's like, Mama, I made it. Look, it's on camera. You
Nah,
said
we're gonna play the record tonight at Angels. Come through, bring the flash job. We'll play the record. Absolutely.
Appreciate
Nah, that's definitely a fact, man. So, Skizzy, what you got coming up next, like you said? I mean, let them know.
Yeah, we got the Pull Up coming next as a follow-up single. We got For the Gram right now on all digital retailers, iTunes, Apple Music, Tidal, Amazon, Google Play, wherever you get your music from. And Pull Up is coming next. And then we got Blunt Talk right after that. And we're going to have visuals for all of these songs and singles and stuff like that also. So stay tuned. And on Instagram, it's SKZIY, baby, follow me. You heard? Hello.
Well, we get to where, we actually got to start winding down. I hate to go on our day off, but, I love my family, my day off family.
Exactly.
And, we got to shout out to all our guests that came out, man. Definitely shout out to Skizzy, shout out to Hollywood Chuck. We definitely got him out of his bed. You see it, flip-flop shorts. Hey, That's how you get out of bed.
I don't get up this early.
He saw the rain and was like, yo, let me just grab the first jacket.
I woke up at 10 o'clock and I see Chris go. I'm like, oh shit, what happened? And then I'm like, oh snap, I got the interview today. So I said, yo, I gotta make this interview. But I never wake up this early. Never.
Got you out every day off.
Yeah, let's do it.
Nah, it's a fact, man. We definitely have a good time. But y'all, what y'all got coming up? You know, let them know.
Well, yeah, tonight I have a birthday event to go out to.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna enjoy my Labor Day weekend. Probably go out to the Parkway.
Okay.
Wait, your birthday event or a?
No, a birthday.
She said
Okay,
a birthday.
okay.
Goldie was ready to turn up. Goldie ready to turn up.
But yeah, I got a couple things. I can't wait to actually get dolled up later on. About to go get my nails
It was already
done.
dolled up, but okay.
Okay, excuse me.
But yeah, that's
Thought
what
the
I got.
Versace was enough.
There's more.
Oh, excuse me.
But
All
yeah,
right,
that's
we
what I
got
got going
it.
for myself.
Okay,
What
okay.
about you guys?
I mean, Goldie, what you got going on?
I'm done.
Oh, that's it. You about to go to sleep?
I drank too much yesterday. I mixed. My stomach hurts. But just that everyone subscribe to my YouTube channel. Wow, it's Goldie. I have some crazy shit up there. Yesterday, taking shots, all that's up there. And also, the movie that I'm in, the indie movie, is almost done. So I'll be inviting everyone out to the premiere.
Definitely,
So it's
definitely.
exciting. Follow me on @WowIt'sGoldie. Thank you.
All right, Chef, what you got coming up, man?
Of course, you know it's Labor Day parade, so I'm gonna be out there fetting for a little bit, you know.
Uh,
Besides that, I'm coming out with the big grill, so you know you catch me at Eastern Parkway in Utica. We got pineapple bowls, we got the Hennessy barbecue shrimp, we got the peanut coladas, we got the barbecue chicken.
Chuck, I think we gotta go. I think we gotta go.
I'm gonna definitely be out there now.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go to the Parkway.
Hennessy barbecue shrimp.
Yeah.
No problem with these shoes, man. So that's my main focus for today. So I'll leave here, grocery
So
shopping.
you're gonna be on where?
Eastern Parkway and Utica Avenue.
Okay, cool.
Right by the
Now
Right there.
we gotta go.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
So
And that's tomorrow, right?
it's about to be crazy, of
No,
course.
tonight. It starts tonight, no?
Yeah, no,
I'm gonna be
no,
Listen, man.
Juve's tonight. Juve's
No,
tonight.
Juve is now 6 a.m.
Yeah, I heard that.
It starts tonight,
Yeah,
right?
it starts tonight, but now they pushed it to 6
6 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, when do you bring
I'm
that
gonna be
grill?
out there from 6 a.m. in the morning to about 6 p.m. tomorrow.
Oh, so you bringing the grill out at 6 a.m.?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So we
okay.
got to do the bacon
And that means
saltfish,
that
the
I'm
chicken and
bringing-
waffles. This
yeah.
time we do a jerk chicken and waffles, bacon saltfish, and you know, by 10 o'clock we bring out the pineapple bowls and shit. So it's gonna be crazy.
That means that I'm gonna be out there. I'm
That's
gonna
what I
bring
like
my
to hear.
empty stomach so I can fill it up.
Bring everybody.
I hear that.
Okay.
So famous, what you got going on,
Getting
man?
that Parkway.
All right, we all hitting that Parkway. That's a fact. That's what's up, man. You got any parties or anything coming up? What's good? Talk to me.
Nah, tonight we're just doing like a little barbecue tonight. That's
Okay,
about it.
something like.
Good man. Right after all these parties tonight, make sure y'all come for breakfast with me in the morning. All right.
All right, sounds like a plan. And you know, I'll be at, I call myself Mr. Everywhere, but tonight I'll be at Angels hosting with my boy Hollywood Chuck. We gonna turn that up tonight. We hosting, having a good time, drinking, smoking hookah. You watch my page, you know what I do.
Yeah, I saw what you do last night with all of the hefty, beautiful women.
Chris has a lot of hats. Pause.
That's a fact.
He's an actor. He's a comedian. He's a host. He's in charge of my events. You know, he's like the brand manager for my events. So Chris does a lot, and he's a radio host.
Yeah, man, the many hats, trying to do it, man. Definitely, I appreciate you, Chuck, man, and definitely I appreciate you for coming up out of your bed, man.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do it.
Nah, it's a fact, and Skizzy, we definitely appreciate you for coming up, man.
No problem.
All right, so I mean, Chef, give me your Instagram real quick.
The one and only Mr. Talk That Chef Talk himself. You will find me at Talk That Chef Talk or at _Chef Blaze.
Nice. So you guys can find me, Miss Maria, at _LAINDIACELESTE. That's La India Celeste.
All right.
You can find me, Goldie, at WowIt'sGoldie.
Oh, wait, why you gonna put on the sex voice? We ain't gonna talk about that. Skizzy, go ahead, put your Instagram
So,
on.
follow me right now, Skizzy at SKZIY. You're ready.
And Chuck,
At Hollywood Chuck, you already know what it is. Number 23 promoting. I'm in.
that's a fact. And you rockin' with your boy Flyboy Chris. That's FLYBOIIKRIS. And don't forget, we are sponsored by Flyboy Magazine, Never Souls, Overnight Entertainment, and Suge Knight. That's a fact, baby. We don't like to go, but we about to get up out of here. You rockin' with the Day Off Morning Show, and we will see y'all next Sunday. Same time, same place.
Hold up, turn that feet up.
We about to have a good time. Rock out. We about to go to the Parkway, have a good time. We'll see y'all next Sunday. We out.